How to find stillness in a noisy world. We live in a world that never stops moving. The notifications, the schedules, the background hum of expectation, it all blurs together into a kind of noise that drowns out our thoughts and disconnects us from ourselves. Even when we carve out physical silence, our minds can stay loud. The to-do list runs in loops, regrets whisper, worries echo, and we wonder why we feel exhausted, distracted, or emotionally numb. But there is a quiet beneath all of it, a place of calm that can still exist, even in chaos. That place is stillness, and it is something you can create. What is stillness really about? Stillness is more than silence. It's an internal state of presence and peace. It's the space where your mind unclenches, your breath softens, and your heart feels safe enough to speak. Stillness doesn't mean you escape life. It means you learn to pause within it. It's stepping away from the performance and remembering who you are when no one else is watching. It's listening instead of reacting, being instead of doing, grounding instead of grasping. And it matters more than we realize. Why we struggle to be still. Stillness can feel uncomfortable at first. Why? Because distraction is often a mask for discomfort. When we slow down, the emotions we've avoided start to surface. We're left with our thoughts, our fears, our longings, and that can be intimidating. But ignoring discomfort doesn't heal it. Facing it gently, in stillness, can. We also live in a culture that rewards busyness. Productivity is praised. Rest is framed as laziness. This makes stillness feel unearned, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Stillness is not a luxury. It's a necessity for emotional wellness. Creating outer stillness. Sometimes the first step towards inner calm is clearing space around us. Try turning off notifications for an hour each day. Sitting outside with no phone or agenda. Taking a walk without music or a podcast. Creating a tech-free zone in one part of your home. These small changes give your nervous system space to breathe, and in that space, your thoughts begin to settle. Stillness doesn't have to be silent, it just has to be intentional. Cultivating inner stillness. Outer calm helps, but true stillness comes from within. It looks like breathing deeply when your mind races, pausing before reacting to emotion, creating time for still, reflective moments. Try this simple practice. Sit somewhere quietly. Close your eyes. Inhale slowly for 4 counts. Exhale slowly for 4 counts. Repeat for 3 minutes. Let your thoughts come and go without grabbing onto them. You're not trying to fix anything, just to be. Even a few minutes of stillness a day can bring clarity, emotional relief, and deeper self-connection. Letting go of the guilt. Stillness often brings guilt. You might think, I should be doing something. This isn't productive. I'm being lazy. But rest is productive. Reflection is essential. You don't have to earn stillness. You are worthy of peace simply because you exist. Stillness is not something you give yourself as a reward. It's something you give yourself as a kindness. What happens when you practice stillness? The more you create moments of stillness, the more present you become. You hear your intuition more clearly. You process emotions instead of avoiding them. You make decisions with greater intention. You reconnect with parts of yourself that have been buried beneath the noise. Stillness doesn't remove problems, but it creates the strength and clarity to face them with grace. Final thoughts. The quiet is where you remember who you are. You don't have to escape the world to find peace. You just need to give yourself a moment to pause. Turn down the volume, step out of the scroll, close your eyes, breathe. In the stillness, your truth will rise. And when it does, you'll remember you are enough, even in the quiet.